overlay blocks it. Well, the overlay blocks it, but it says it's Starladder, but it's Season 12. We're still in the qualifying group stages. And this is Game 2 of the best of 3. ASUS Polar up against Power Rangers. Game 1 did go to ASUS Polar. My name, if you didn't know, it's OD Pixel. And let's get ourselves a good old game of Dota underway. Lane-wise, we'll see what we've got going on. Ditchera! Oh, hello. Heading to the off lane. Is he really going to step there? He certainly looks prepared to do so. He's got the 8 tangos in the stout shield. Maybe trying to switch this one up. So Slark heading to the top lane. Bottom lane looking to be the solo safe lane Cheshire Cat. So it looks like they're going to run it aggressive. Slark with the backup of J4 on the Witch Doctor and Jotum on the Vengeful Spirit. And then, of course, Zara in the mid on the Zeus. They want to try and run aggressive because it is going to be, Illidan Stormrage on that position 1 Bristleback, as I was mentioning. They don't put him on the Lina again. So you've got Bristleback in the safe lane. G on the mid lane Lina this time. FNG supporting up on the Treant Protector. And it looks like it will just be potentially dual lanes. So we are going to see that Bane Lina combo from the laning get-go. It's going to be the Bane alongside the Axe. Little on the Bane. And Seedoy himself on the Axe. That's the 2 lineups we've got coming out. We'll have to see whose kind of lane decisions come out as the stronger. Oh, blimmin' heck. I left the overlay on. Bloody Nora. Jotum. Magic missile onto G. There's your pounce. There's your bounces. That's 1 kill.
First blood.
I can't quite go for more. That's your aggressive tri-lane. Getting the first blood on the slot. And maybe now that they realize that the Lina isn't in the safe lane like last game, they don't want to go aggressive against the Bristle. So the tri-lane is going to change after that little engagement. Head down to the bottom lane. And Cheshire Cat is going to switch it up, head to the top lane. But looks like before he does so, maybe going to just look to stack the camps. Or just to clear them straight from the off. No, he's just preparing the double stack. So by clearing the trees here, I might be wrong. I'm not a Batrider player. I believe he will be able to stack both of these camps at the same time. Because actually, so it's an aggressive tri-lane coming out from the side of ASUS. FNG and Lil backing up Axe. Bristleback doesn't need nobody. He's an independent backer of Bristles, and he's totally on his own up it. Batrider. Did just clip up. Yeah, just clear the trees out. I guess it's going to make it easier for Zara to get the damage out. Can pull the 2 creepways jungle camps together. Can get the bounces with the Arc Lightning. It's going to make it easier for the Zeus to back up and clear those 2 camps. And yeah, Batrider's now up here. So Batrider up against the Bristle. Obviously Bristle being a melee hero, it's not going to be too nice. At the same time, he's had a little bit of a head start in the lane. 5 CS so far. He's hit level 2, closing in on level 3, whereas the Batrider's still level 1. So Illidan Stormrage, he's going to be tanky, and he's going to be able to spam out those coil sprays anytime the Batrider looks to come in a little bit too close for comfort. And yeah, 1-0. Looks like somebody happy with that start. And well, the support rotation. J4 with the smoke. Jotum with the smoke. I think they want to go on this Bristle. They know Illidan's on his own. He's fairly low. He hasn't got his salves either. Just got these 4 tangos. To J4, no. Are they even going to go for mid or top? Looks like they're more focused on finding G, but G has got the backup of FNG. FNG yet to skill anything. Will have the living armor available, and the pings come out. I think they're aware that Power Rangers are up to some funny business. And G just going to be very, very careful with his positioning. Well, I'm telling you, he's not being careful with their positioning. FNG waltzes up to the high ground. He's going to be able to get the living arm on himself. The damage just not quite there from the Witch Doctor and Venge alone to bring down old Groot. And back to base for him. Back to the drawing board as well. Bottom lane, how's this Bane and Axe doing against this Lark? This is when Ditchera doesn't have any support in the lane. This is a very nasty lane for this Lark. 8 CS he's managed to find so far. The Seedoy is sucking in the creeps. 15 under the belt of the Axe. Now Jotum and J4, they've clarity'd up. They're ready to go for round 2, and this time they're going to take the fight to the top lane. Here comes a TP from FNG, this time on the Treant. He realizes the supports are rotating, and he wants to keep the Bristleback safe. And him being there, looks like it will do the job. Jotum and J4, they realize there's backup. And they realise they're not going to be able to find anything up here today. And bottom lane, the creep skipping is beginning to happen. Seedoy making it a very nasty situation for Ditchera to be in. And with the Bane and the Nightmare, they could certainly set up the opportunity to walk in under the tower and get themselves off a nice Berserker's Call. Mid lane G versus Zara. Lina with a slight edge, 20-6, 16-1 on the Zeus.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
For those of you in the chat asking for the overlay back, no. This is a professional stream. Thank you. Bottom lane, Bounty Rune. Bit of a fight, potentially going to kick off. There's a magic missile. Not going to go the way of Bane this time. Bane able to get away with the bounty there. Now ping's coming out from Bane. Just alerting Seedoy that Jotum is in the neighbourhood. They don't have vision of there. They've got their such up for the Rune Ward. Okay, they've got the vision here. I think they would have caught him coming up. Bane just obviously knew after the little bit of an engagement around the bounty rune, the supports had returned from a bit of a global trip back to the bottom lane. Top lane, how's Cheshire Cat doing? Level 4, Stormrage, he's level 6 there. Hastrin in the bottle for Cheshire Cat. CS for Illidan. Pretty unstoppable now. 31 CS as we come up to the 5-minute mark. Bottom lane, aggressive tri-lane, trying to live up to their name. Forcing Ditchera back. The Jotum and J4, they're still here. FNG wants to steal some of this moolah. Well, look, standing still there. Maybe hoping that you can blend in with the trees and be totally inconspicuous. Mid lane, oh, sorry lads. That's always a quick one. G hitting level 6. Pops the Laguna Blade. That's an easy kill for the mid lane there. And setting the Zeus even further back. And by the looks of it, again, would have gained about an entire 5 XP from the Zeus kill, so must have just hit level 6. And top lane, oh my goodness!
Radiant's middle tower is under
We're off to a
attack.
bad start. Cheshire Cat finds the kill onto the Bristle. Now bottom lane, let's see some kills. Oh, just gonna miss, but the bounties are there. The magic missiles there. Thundergod's Wrath gets thrown in for good measure. Also spotted out FNG in the trees. FNG's gonna be able to TP out. 3 for 1 on the board. Zeus the only one to go down, and he went down to a Laguna Blade. You can't blame him for that one. 6 minutes in. The progression of the farm still favouring heavily the side of ASUS. 3 top CSs. All on the dive. Illidan, he wants to dive this Cheshire Cat. Fire flying his backside up to the high ground. Zara's here. Now maybe Illidan's gone a little bit too deep. Zara wants to chase this one down. The quill sprays. He's got 3 stacks on him with the living armor. Maybe Bristleback turns this one round, and yeah, Batrider apparently can't count too many stacks on him, and he pops. Zara, he's in a lot of trouble. G with an invis rune. Hello. 3 for 3. ASUS coming back from a 3-1 lead that the side of Power Rangers had there. 2 big pickoffs. Zeus looks for the rotation. It doesn't pay off. Both him and Batrider going down to the power of the Bristleback and the Lina. 7 minutes in. Ditchera has found himself the treads. 1400 gold in the back top lane. Maybe this is what we missed out on earlier. 4 stacks of napalm on the Bristleback. 3 stacks of quill spray on the Batrider. This time Batrider, he's not going to underestimate the power of the quill spray. Especially with the TP in from Bane as well. Bat gets himself out there. Even with the backup of Zara on the Zeus. Doesn't quite want to be there. And J4 and Ditchera, they found themselves a Tree and Protector. He's only level 2, level 7 on this slot. Has got the Shadow Dance available if he wants to try and dive, and he might just look to do that. J4 still on the sidelines. I've got a creep wave here. Just figuring that he's going to be a little bit too tanky. And maybe not too sure whether or not he has got a point in Nature's Guise. And no detection on these 2 heroes, of course, at this point. Well, it would be a little bit too tricky to dive them. Bane with the smoke. What's the plan? Heading to the top lane. Maybe going to smoke up and try and close in on Cheshire Cat. Maybe doesn't need it. Cheshire Cat come a little bit deep. He could get Nightmare up it. Little. Jigging out in the jungle there. A couple of stacks. Going to force back the purple masked man. Oh. Yes, he's got a haste rune. He wants to go for this. 2 seconds until the lasso. If he gets the lasso before the Nightmare gets off, which he can't, even with the reduced turn rate because of the sticky napalm, can't quite juke himself around the Bane. And now he should be fine. Look at this guy go. Batman, he's out there. He's got the back of a Jotson as well. That haste rune Firefly combination. Very annoying to play against. 3 for 3 though, no one dies. Ditchara now getting a bit of space. Oh, with that gold he saved up, it was for the recipe, which he's now completed into that Midas. So 9-minute Midas, not the fastest. Looking at the two lineups, maybe it's going to mean that PR can take the game a little bit later than ASUS. I don't know. Bristleback and Axe, they are just going to get very, very tanky. And Lina, well, the damage output that Lina's got, with that boosted attack speed, there's not really much of a cap to it. So, it's a bold move from Ditcher. We'll have to see if it pays off. Blink Dagger now on the Axe. He wants to fight. Ping's coming out. Oh, they all want this 10-minute rune. It's a regen as well. Gee.
Radiant's middle tower
He'll be happy
is
with
under
that
attack.
One. Ping's on the top lane.
I'll take that.
Illidan has the Vanguard complete on top of the treads. Very tanky indeed. J4 trying to find his levels, trying to find his level 6. Halfway through level 4 at the moment. Top lane. Wow, there we go. Fiend's grip onto Jotun. A few punches from the Bristleback, and that's how you get yourself a kill there. Lane G, how's he doing on the road to the Yules? Finish the treads first. He's got the Staff of Wizardry. Let's clear that Sage Mask. The Staff of Wizardry on board as well. No, sorry, there's the stuff. Yeah, there's the Sage's Mask. Road to Voidstone for FNG. Nature's Guys. He knows Ditchara. So Ditchara knows he's here as well. Losing the level 6 debuff. Knows the Treants here. Should be playing careful. Little coming in as well, and so is Axe. And Axe, of course, with that Blink Dagger, hasn't been revealed yet to the side of PR, so we'll be wanting to use this situation to catch them out. There is no Radiant Ward here either. So still, Seaguy fairly safe. There's dire wards all over the jungle. And now Ditchara's hit. Ditchara going to come back in. There's your courier. Delivering the bottle back to Slark. Looks like Slark is just going to be able to keep enough distance for the time being. Yeah, ASUS, they don't want to dive that one. J4, Ditchara. Joining the gang now. We've still got Cheshire Cat down here. Blink Dagger available. As the flaming lasso as well. Seedoy. Is he the guy you want to be dragging in, or is he just a little bit too tanky to dispatch over this point? Looks like they're certainly going to try and give it a go. There's your Blinking, there's your Firefly, there's your lasso, there's your Bounce. They're going to be able to trap him down. Do they have enough damage? Oh, he nearly brings down Ditchara, but Ditchara pops the Shadow Dance, so the dunk isn't going to be there today. And Thunder God's Wrath from PR was committed to help out in that fight as well. All in all, a nice kill on the Axe, and Axe, well, hasn't been able to find anything with that Blink Dagger so far. And in terms of farm, ASUS are still looking very strong. ATCS on the Bristleback, and as you can see, 76 both on the Axe and the Lina. Closest on the side of PR is this Slark, but you have got to remember that the Slark is rocking a Midas. And now 12 minutes in, the comments of 13. Looking at the net worth, there's about a 600 gold difference between the Slark and the two cores on the side of ASUS. But seeing as they don't have a Midas and Slark does, Slark should be able to catch up over time, as long as the team fights don't favour ASUS too heavily. Now smoked up Axe on the bottom lane. Really wants to find a Blink Initiation. Treant's got the Overgrowth as well. Could certainly hold this Witch Doctor in place for a long time, but do they want to blow it all for the Witch Doctor kill? There's pings into the trees there. FNG just a little bit worried that the Batrider could be in the neighborhood with the Firefly on the sidelines. Well, Jotum and Ditchera are here. I think that's enough to be worried about. Smoke is going to get popped. Seedoy. I know you're there. He's going to keep it safe. Mid lane. There's your Fiend's Grip. G moving in with the Light Striker Red. There's going to be a TP in from a couple. In fact, a swap from Jotum. Beautiful. Saving Zara. But now it's in fact ASUS on the back foot here. There's going to be a nightmare onto the Batrider, but it doesn't matter because Lina has already died. Illidan trying to run in with a completed Crimson Guard to save his team. PR, they save the Zeus, sacrifice the Venge, and find the kill on the Lina. Haste now for Cheshire Cat. He's just going to sit there, take it, and he's off. Blinking, Berserker's call onto the Witch Doctor. Backup is there for ASUS. Maybe they can turn this 1-for-1 into a 2-for-1. Doesn't look like it. Look at it go.
Is under attack.
And Zara coming back in with a nuke. Now Ditchera, where's the cleanup? Oh, this guy, his jump's been a little bit off point. With the brain sap, oh man, that's a big one. This Witch Doctor ulti doing quite the damage. Not enough though. The axe goes down, Bane goes down. Oh, maybe it is going to be enough with the follow-up. No, he goes with the flame break, but he does tick out to the Firefly damage. Cheshire Cat sacrifices himself for the greater good. Light Striker Ray is going to find the timing. There's your Fiery Dragon Slave as well. 3-for-3 trade at the end of that team fight. 3-for-3. And I don't mean to be a conspiracist, but you know what 3 confirms? 8-8 on the board, XP-wise. Went in the favor of ASUS, but that fight, PR, found a lot of very nice pickoffs in return. And it's certainly starting to show in terms of XP. Slark, of course, remaining alive throughout all of that. And now, as I was saying earlier, climbing up that net worth. Nipping on the heels of the Bristleback. Smoke up from ASUS. A big fan of the smokes. Lil, G, and Seedor. Leading the charge into the Radiant Jungle. FNG and Illidan in lane. Again, pings from FNG. Warning of the fact that Batrider could be in the neighborhood. Zara is going to get caught out. There's your Nightmare. Staggering the Berserker's call so it doesn't actually get casted on a few milliseconds of invulnerability. A hero hasn't seen to be Nightmare. Jotum goes down as well to a brilliant Fiend's Grip there from Lil. They find the 2 kills. There's no one there on the side of PR to cancel the channeling and to find anything in return. And suddenly ASUS, after a fairly bad team fight, they find themselves a good couple of kills. PR though,
is under attack.
They're going to go for the trades. Ditchera and J4 on the top one. Tier 1. ASUS though, they've headed into the pit. With the attack speed of Lina, only got the 1 point in fire yourself so far. But with the sticky napalm armor reduction, it should be an easy enough job for the game. They will, yeah, they're going to lose the tier 1 on the top. I think that was the intention all along for ASUS. As the Duke gets picked up by the Bristleback. Illidan Stormrage, of course, on the position 1 Bristle. Blinking from Seedoy. There's your Berserker's call onto the Venge. There's your Light Striker Ray. Dragon Slave as well. And Bane with the kill secure there with the brain sap. Shadowblade, thanks to that Midas Gold has been completed on the slot. Can he find any pickoffs there? It's a pretty nasty team to find pickoffs against. You go on the Tree Man, he puts living armor on himself. He goes into the trees himself and Nature's Guys. You go on the Bristleback, he's got himself in a Crimson Guard. Treads switch to strength. And also the Ogre Club. You go on the Lina, she's going to just pop down a Light Striker Ray around herself to try and find the stun and hold you back for the time being. Axe, he's got himself the Berserker's call that's going to be able to keep him alive, potentially long enough for the backup of the rest of his team. And Bane's probably your best bet, but you've got to go in popping the ult straight away, otherwise you're just going to get nightmared. They're going to need to find a kill here onto FNG with the help of the lasso from Cheshire Cat. Ditchera as well, being able to Dark Pact purge off the overgrowth stay that was casted. 18 minutes. Is it going to be a nice rune for the boys today? Ditchera, you could certainly do with something like a double damage or an invis. Would be very nice. Oh! Oh boy! Gee, up to the high ground. Cheshire Cat caught out by Seedoy. J4, paralyzing cast. Oh, the bounces! Look at it go! Illidan Stormrage comes in. Ditchera up to the high ground. finds himself the kill. There's the Witch Doctor ulti. Crimson Guard doing fairly nice against the physical damage instances. It's not going to be enough. 2 for 1. Maybe going to be even more. Illidan trying to go in on Zara. Zara gets swapped out. He's got 3 stacks of Quill Sprays. 1 more Quill Sprays would do the job. Can Illidan find the distance? Oh, he finds the Venge on the way. There's going to be a blink out just in time from Zara. 2 for 1. 2 for 1 for ASUS there. Oh, hang on. Did you? I think they know. Yeah, they know he's there. They know he's there. Oh, the Fiend's grip sucking the mana out of him. He can't pounce away today. Brain sap from Bane. 13-11. Bane's picked himself up a gem. Getting a little bit too tired of the fact that Zeus with the lightning bolt can do a hell of a lot of dewarding. Bane wants to do some in return.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And just to correct my goddamn stupid self, I may have referred previously to Bristleback's viscous nasal goo as sticky napalm. And for that I apologise. Twitch chat, you're free to call me a noobcaster for the rest of my career. Well, like Legion, Twitch chat, you never forget, so perhaps I shouldn't have said that. 13-11.
Has fallen.
XP. Let's have a look. 2.5k. Gold-wise, 3k. It's not a huge lead for 20 minutes in, but it is a certain one. Shadowblade now on the Lina. We saw it picked up by Illidan in that position. 1G says, I'm going to follow you, Illidan Senpai. And I'm going to build a Shadowblade myself.
From the goddess.
Heist.
What can they find? Well, they might just find Tichara here. FNG with the Nature's Guys. He wants to go a little bit sneaky. Zara jots him towards the mid lane. Maybe hoping to find Sidor here. Can come down fairly far. Ooh, Tichara. Shadowbladed up. Shadowblade versus Nature's Guys. Invis meets Invis. Tichara gets himself right through the jungle. And with that, well,
middle tower is
the side of PR aren't going to know that the entirety of ASUS are in their jungle. Because they were, well, half of them at least were Nature's Guys up. So, yeah, we see PR. They head into the Dire jungle thinking that they might find ASUS, but it's a little bit of a jungle swap. They're going to be able to get the wards out. Being nighttime, I don't think, you know, the range, the vision. Illidan didn't see the fact that Venge got that one out. Ditchera. Oh, there's your blink call. I don't think he's going to be able to... Oh, Laguna Blade. Gee. Doesn't want any chance of that guy slipping out. Not at all. And okay, so Bane brought the gem. Figures, you know what, boys, I've died once. Okay, G has died more times than the Bane, but G's Alina, you'd expect it to be a little bit safer. Top lane, doing the G onto FNG, magic missile as well. Tree Man gets burnt down. Now the return smoke. Can G, with the Shadowblade, find an initiation? Jotum and the Batrider, they want to get out. Batrider's going to be able to TP. Jotum. Oh, the side of ASUS, they go for where they think he's going to be TPing out of. It's just a little bit off point. And PR's 2 heroes will manage to escape. 4-staff as well, complete on Axe on top of the Tranquils and the Blink. Illidan Stormrage now with that S&Y on top of the Treads and the Crimson. And this is where we start to see a position 1 Bristleback hit fairly hard. Once that Warpath passive stacks up, and take a fair bit of damage. Slark with the Shadowblade. Is he going to look to find a pounce here? He might. Is he going to go for it? He's got the backup. He reveals the fact that he is there. And Sidor actually comes back in with a nice berserker score. He gets swapped out. Oh, the Shadow Dance doesn't provide enough regeneration because the Fiery Dragon Slave bursts him down. There is your Death Ward. 1 for 1 so far. Axe and the Slark, the only ones to fall. Make that the Zeus as well. It's a 1 for 2. Illidan trying his best to clean up. Wants to find Jotum. She hasn't got mana for the magic missile. Yes, she has with the 1 charges. It doesn't matter though. Illidan will find the kill. No, he won't. G with the Fiery Dragon Slave steals it from his grips. 4 for 1. ASUS only losing their Axe, and it's the Batrider who gets away, and the Batrider who wasn't in that fight. Boots of travel on cooldown. And, well, face palm and just that's what you're doing. I'm just gonna right click on the enemy base by the looks of it. And straight onto the Dire side, bringing the Bane back. The rest of the team of ASUS, they're gonna keep pushing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No problem.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Bit of Bane on bat action there. Something that we've been used to see from the silver screen. I still want to find that Bat Rider, Bane. In comes the Batman. Batman! Oh, he gets nightmared up. 4 stuff out from the Axe, saving his buddy. 4 heroes now on the side of PR coming up for this fight. J4, he's got the Death Ward available again. Level 11, he's got the point booster on the way to that Aghanim Scepter. Jot. Gonna choose a different TP spot this time. The only problem is he doesn't have a TP. Ping's going out. Jotum. Jotum. Oh, here comes Bane. Here comes. Oh, they're gonna look for him. Yes, they found him. Oh, they found him. Oh, Jotum. There's your Berserker's call. There's your brain sap. Doesn't quite come in.
Back into it.
And meanwhile, they did actually lose the Zeus down here on the bottom lane. I can only imagine FNG. And was Lena, yep, came in with a nice old Laguna blade to the backside. And Zeus only being a little man. Just a little bit too much for him. Tier 1 on the top lane. It's going to go down. ASUS again, second game of the series. We saw this in the first game. Looking very strong mark. Oh, there's your Death Ward. There's your Lasso. Your Scepter up. Can they find any kind of return with this? Bouncing cast going on. Shadows charge as well. Oh, the Crimson Gun. It's not going to be enough. The magic damage will take him out. J4 and Furious trying to TP up, but the feeds Crim just in time to cancel it. 1 for 1. Bat Rider. Switch off into the horizon. Gets himself out. 14 to 20. "26 minutes coming up. Roshan's up. And here we go. Illidan Stormrage with the sticky napalm. I'm joking! Yeah, I'm joking. Okay, with the vicious nasal goo. See Twitch chat? I take on your comments and I learn. Okay? It's all about improving. Ace Train, who's it gonna go to? It's gonna go to Seedoy.
Is under attack.
Seedoy is a big man, and he was ever been able to move this fast in his life. Too fast, too furious. Bat Rider, fairly speedy himself, with a bit of travel, with the Firefly, coming in from the high ground. Can they find the Axeman? Axie's out of there. ASUS playing fairly safe. All 5 heroes. Relatively tucked back in their base. Have they got a smoke? Who's got the smoke? Who's got the smoke, boys? Oh, they've had a party. No one brought the smokes. Bit of a disaster that one. Ditcheron. Going for the Ancients. What's he got in terms of farm? He's got himself 1 ultimate orb now on top of the Shadow Blade. Bat Rider working on the BKB. Oh, hello. Treant, we talked about it a lot in the draft. He has found his Aghanim Scepter. He's found his Aghanims. There's your first tree. And let's see what he can do to recover the environment. Now onto Roshan. 5 heroes committed to this. They've got the ward up. They're pretty safe to do so. PR nowhere near being able to stop this one. Bristleback again. We'll take the Aegis. TP straight on to the top lane. Isn't going to be able to do anything about Ditcher on his own. And BKB has been completed now as well. On this Bristol. On top of the SMY. Oh, there's a blinking onto Seedoy. Seedoy getting dragged back by the Batman. 4-staffed out by himself. Bane is there with a backup FNG as well. We're starting to see this. Oh, Cheshire Cat says, screw your trees. Overgrowth will catch them though from the other tree that FNG did plant, and the fight is kicking off. Death Ward is more of a no ward. And, well, ASUS, they're going to be able to get themselves out of that. No casualties today. The only casualty is a tree. So, Treant still does have that other tree standing. Rip this tree. PR, the masters of deforestation. They are the reason that global warming is a problem. C-Dot, master of the runes, was spinning around with a haste rune. This time, he's got the DD. And he's a fan of the double Ds. Not Bristlebacks, though. Zara, Jotum, backing off. No one's going to be here on the top lane off for PR. A little bit too scared of the axe. J4, a little TPing out. A little bit risque, but he gets away with it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
In comes FNG. Out goes FNG.
Dire's middle
Top lane,
tower
Illidan
is
keeping the
under
pressure on tier 2. Half health blink in from about right. He's about to drag Axe back. This time, can they kill him? Pounds for Ditcherat over the cliff. Magic missile from Johnson. They're trying to hold him in place. There's your living armor. Sidon is so damn tanky, but he's not tanky enough. They will be able to nuke him down. Was that him buying up the stuff? Yeah, it was on the cover, wasn't it? No, who brought it there? Who was I looking at? Somebody just finished the BKB. Who was it? Oh no, was it the Slark? No, it was the Batrider. There we go. The side of the screen is going to tell me before I find out myself. Batrider. Now with the BKB, he's going to be able to make these jumps a little bit bolder. Lina now with the Axe on top of the Yaws and the Shadow Blade. So it's a hefty bit of pure damage. How much is it? It is 950. Oh, jacked.
Radiant's middle tower.
Let's see, who's close to... Well, that and a couple of punches, your Venge is dead. That and a couple of punches and your Witch Doctor's dead. What, Zeus? He's on the same level as the Venge. Slark a little bit less so. If you hit your Light Strike Array and you get the Dragon Slave on him, he's going to be gone. And Batrider. So, a lot of very burstable heroes on the side of PR. So, in a 1v1, FG offers them to a 1v1. Yeah, you'd say no at this point. You really would. Haste Rune as well for the Lina. Well, here's the fight. Cheshire Cat with the Firefly. There's your Light Strike. Light Block for the Thunder God's Wrath. She getting dragged back. Magic Missile. Swap from Johnson. G using himself up. Batrider. Sorry, Bane with the Nightmare. Oh, Lina will go down anyway, and so does Bane. There's a couple of cute little plays there, but it's not enough to keep each other alive. Ditcherat. He's going to bounce in on this one. There is Sidoi there. There's the call. Ditcherat getting forced away. He is going to get dunked though by Sidoi. King of the Oreos. Son of Michael Jordan. And two heroes down on ASUS, only losing one on PR. That was a very good fight for the side of the Radiant. And the goddamn fight recap, which decided to disappear just as I was about to show you lovely Falcon. Zara, overgrowth. BKB pop by Stormrage, he finds the kill. Gems on the deck. Might find Jotum as well here. How long is this BKB duration? It's a good 10-second one to start with. Oh, Jotum will go down. Cheshire Cat, the Firefly's worn out. Does Illidan want to chase this? Oh, the Blink just in time. And there's a bottle on the ground. Whose bottle is this? Someone has quite literally, not just figuratively, lost their bottle during that fight. And 24-17, tell you what. 32 minutes in, let's have a look what is going on in terms of the graphs. 7.5k in XP. 7.5k in gold. Sidoi, he wants to fight the Batman. The Batman brings him back to the tower. TP in from Slark. Slark's out with the pounce. Light Strike Race just going to be off point. Ditcherat manages to jump out of the way and get the latch onto Axe. Aghanims now finished off on Mr. Jamaica. J4. Basher now on the Bristle. Suddenly, a little less cause for celebration for the Witch Doctor. If the Bristle gets himself in there, it's going to be bashing away. And, well, good luck trying to channel out your Death Ward there. Team at PR, powering in mid. Smoke is currently covering Cheshire Cat, J4 and Jotum. And Zara. It's just Ditcherai exposed at the moment. Will ASUS fall for this bait? And will the bait be successful for PR? Ditcherai leading away. Illidan Stormrage. He comes in. Who are they going to look to assume? Well, here we go. Yours onto Ditcherai, but he manages to purge it off with the dark pack. BKB's being popped. G will go down, the first casualty of the fight. Death will go down straight away to send Illidan Stormrage with the fashion. Look at the damage this Bristleback is doing. They can't quite bring him down. Cedar gets a call onto 2. There's your dunk onto Jotum. Ditcherai, he's trying to run away now. He's getting slowed by the lead. He pounces up the high ground. He's trying to TP. He's going to be able to get the challenge off. Cedar looks for the call. He can't quite find it. It's a 2-for-2 trade at the end of the fight. The bait perhaps not being as successful as they would have wished.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And ASUS don't come off too badly there. But it is 2 supports going down on the side of PR, whereas ASUS, they do lose that mid lane leaner, their core leaner.
The world can't handle 3 of me.
And 34 minutes in. How are we doing? What kind of progression have we got to? After that fight, Illidan, a bit of a rich man. 2.6k gold. Just over 1,000 away from getting the Abyssal. Seedoy wants to get himself that BKB. BKB's left, right, and center today. He's got the Ogre Club. Needs the Mithril Hammer and the recipe. Skadi has been finished on Slut. And FNG, his coverage of the map is fairly good. It is pretty damn nice. We've got 5 trees in the Radiant Jungle and, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at the moment in the Dyers. So the Aghanim's really paying off, and if you're PR, it's so nasty to play against. These global map acts getting out of control. Measure straight away onto the barrel. He's still alive, but no, the dunk coming from Seedoy. That's going to be a kill. Bane does fall for ASUS. Can ASUS find anything more? Illidan on the front line of the coil sprays. They will catch the Zeus, and also at the same time, Venge has gone down. J4, he's got 3 stacks of coil spray on him. Bristleback's going to get the vicious nasal goo onto him. In come the punches, in come the coil sprays. G there denying the ultra kill. And 4 heroes dead. It's a 1-for-4 trade. ASUS, yet again, with an absolutely devastating team fight. And they'll be able to get this tier 2 and maybe be able to go for the tier 3 as well. There's your tier 3 going down. So look at the amount of time, but overgrowth. It's the greedy overgrowth. Going for the global farming. And, well, he wants to get the refreshes as soon as he can. 1,300 gold. He's already got the Oblivion Staff and the Ring of Health. He can go and grab himself the Void Stone now, and then he'll just be over 1,000 away from picking up the recipe as well. There you go. There's your completed Perseverance. And, yeah, this is... PR, they're going to have to bring out the chainsaws to deal with this one, because the vision... They're going to need to do some very, very clever smoking. But it's going to be an absolute ball ache for them. Max has finished the BKB. Leader. Picked up the ultimate orb. Going for the exact same build as we saw Illidan. And we're talking about the smokes. Here we are. PR with the smoke. Oh, this could be a good one for them. Seedoy's in the Roche bit. And now FNG, there's your Thundergod's Wrath. They know where ASUS are. BKB popped straight away by Illidan. FNG getting low. There's your global overgrowth. There is going to be an ult from J4 in return, but the death is only tickling and trickling. It will catch Seedoy. It's not going to be enough damage with the Crimson Guard. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Illidan Stormrage still alive, but with the Maledict, with the Paladin pass, they will find the kill. Here comes Seedoy with a dunk. It's a double kill for the Axeman. G getting dragged back now by Cheshire Cat on the Batrider. Lil, can he help the team out? Zara getting punched in the face after getting a hit by the heavens. And it's a 3-for-3. Only Lena and Bane remaining. Oh, wait, maybe more. Bane wants to find this. He's got a Nightmare available. Can he hold Cheshire Cat in place? He has got the global vision from the trees, pretty much. And he can't quite find the range. And Cheshire Cat goes into the only trees that are pretty much safe in his jungle. And will get away. Bane with a blink into the trees. So he's going to have to get himself out. And it is just going to be a flat 3-for-3 trade. The Slark and Zeus, the 2 cores falling on PR. ASUS, they only lose... Well, no, 2 cores again, actually. Bristleback and the Axe. A fair trade. If there was a fight recap button, I would be clicking it right now. I probably missed it. And 33 to 24 still. After all these team fights, slowly edging towards ASUS. Boy, get your pronunciation correct. Gold boys. About a 12k lead as well. Payne picked up another gem. We just see him give one to Lina earlier. She did lose it. Roshan is up. And PR actually in perhaps a more, well, I was going to say more favourable position. Looking at their heroes, haven't really got the best stuff to deal with Rosh. And, well, definitely not on the same scale as ASUS do. I'm talking about ASUS. Illidan smoked up. He might try to go for a little bit of a solo killing spree here. And he's found Zara, and here we go, straight in onto the Zeus. He's got the Invisible Blade complete. BKB pot straight in return. Jotum, he's all out on his own. He throws out a magic missile onto the axe. I don't think he's going to save him. They've got the call. Oh, he doesn't need the call because they've got the bash from Illidan. And 2 heroes down on PR. It's almost certainly going to be Roshan falling as well. The BKB finish now. The Snark, but in fact, well, Snark getting nightmared up. Cheshire Cat wants the BKB. Cedo BKB'd as well. Wants to try and fight this one here. The Paralyzing Blast passes. That bounce has been fairly good for them. Ditchero trying to jump in onto Bait Nation. Laguna Blade. Shadow Dance now popped by Snark. He's trying to steal as much of the essences as he can, as much stats as possible. Feeds Grit from the high ground to the low ground, and he will get dunked by Cedo. That's the second fight in a row that really hasn't gone the way of PR. And ASUS starting to spiral out of control if they weren't so doing already. Roshan will go down. Cheese as well this time. Who's a fan of the cheese? Who's getting the cheese? Bristleback gets the Aegis. Bane or Lina? Lina, she does like a bit of the cheese.
Under attack.
Well, Bristleback leading the way. 340 mana, hasn't got a huge amount to go too crazy, but there we go. First instance of Viscous Nasal Goo coming out. Punch onto the tower. PR still 2 heroes down. Slark, he's dead for 35. Hasn't got any buyback. I think Illidan realizes. Bat going for that YOLO build now, 40 minutes in, picks up the Mask of Madness.
Middle tower has fallen.
Good luck with that.
Structures are fortified.
Obviously it's very nice in terms of stacking with the Sticky Day palm and getting those extra instances of damage in, but at the same time popping that Mask of Madness, also for the movement speed to drag someone away. And in fact, Illidan certainly is on the other side of the world. Aegis will be popped. He is going to be back for round 2. Meanwhile, the rest of ASUS working on the racks, and there's a swap from Jotum. BKB falls straight away. The Death Ward, even though it's Aghanim's, look how much damage it doesn't do. Illidan Stormrage heads back. And we'll be able to finish on the racks. Now Cedo looks for a Berserker score. I think he did catch Ditchero there. Well, if he didn't, everyone else did. That is going to be a dead Slark, and Slark again, he's dead. And because of the fact he's only sitting on 40 gold, this is a very, very poor Ditchero. He is not going to be able to buy back, and this is not looking great at all for PR. Zeus as well, without buyback potential. Venge can, and Venge will. Is that enough to spook ASUS? I don't think it is, because here we go. With the Living Armor and Bristleback straight down to the tier 3 on the bottom lane. And this
bottom tower
potentially
is under attack.
Another very easy set of racks. 5 versus 3, still for a good 30 odd seconds, but well, they want to try something. Cheshire Cat with the lasso, going to get Nightmare straight away. Jotum able to spot the back, but Illidan with the BKB fighting through it. G with the Laguna Blade. And PR, well, it was 3 versus 5, make that 2 versus 5. As ASUS 41 to 24. The powerhouses they seem to be in, well, Milk blinks in. Nightmare to battle there she could. Light Striker red. They've got the Dragon Slave. It's actually going to catch both. Very nice indeed. Actually, well, doing so on the Witch Doctor does remove the Nightmare. It doesn't matter. Illidan Stormrage. Is that tower, even the fountain, even doing any damage? It doesn't look like it. GG is cool. Ladies and gentlemen, the series is over. 2-0. The victory goes to ASUS Polar. So they'll be able to grab themselves some very, very tasty points for this group. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a series and a half. And, well, it's going to give us what time? What time are we on at the moment? It's 6:10. So, 50 minutes until someone very special, and by special I mean in a number